So just coming to your comfortable seated position. Finding that spine just nice and long. And just rooting down through the sit bones. And just taking that time. Just tuning into your breath. I know I always say it, but it's probably more apparent now. Just settling in to the breath. It's that subtle lift in the spine on the inhale. And just that rooting and grounding on the exhale. It's breath by breath. And just with time, observing perhaps the breath lengthening. The shoulders dropping and relaxing. And just everything just slowing and settling. And just observing what goes on with time. The changes that happen. And then we'll just work through a short breathing exercise. So just bringing the palms facing up. I'm just going to count the breaths. So it's the inhale and exhale. Bringing the thumb and forefinger together. And then working along finger by finger. Each finger, one inhale, one exhale. Working all the way to the pinky. And when you get there, just coming back down. It's working only to your breath. And when you're back, keeping the thumb and forefinger together. Again, just checking where is this spine. And that rooting down. Into the next inhale. Lift these arms up. That thumb and forefinger joining together. Exhaling all back. Heart center. Hands together. Sorry, the cat's found a sock. So shoulders drop. That subtle stretch across the front of the chest. Let's exhale. It's letting these palms fall. And let's move it into the neck. The inhale and lift. And exhale, looking up, stretching the front. As every inhale brings us back to center. As the exhale, looking down. Inhale back. As we draw an ear to a shoulder, stretching the side. Inhaling back, second side. And when we're back, whatever feels right. Perhaps rolling that neck around, whether that circle is small or big. Twice in each direction. Just feeling all around these neck muscles. When you've worked evenly, lifting ourselves back, that chin slightly tucked. Just work it in the shoulders, whether you're circling, shaking, whatever feels right. Bring the neck in if it wants, just move. Now if you've gone one way, Going the other as well. You bring those arms down to the sides. Have the wrists a little go. And then just shake everything off nice and loose. Lovely. And then just bring these legs out nice and wide. Oh, sorry, still got my cold. It's definitely not COVID. Let's flick those toes up. Feeling that stretch across the back of these legs. Let the knees bend if they want. And let's stretch. So we're going to do this fast. Let's make a bit of heat. So that inhale, lifting up, stretching up. Exhale, fold any leg. Not holding. Inhale back up. Second side. Inhaling center. Side stretch this time. Look over any leg as we fold over the opposite, that top arm reaching. Inhaling up. Second side. Now as we inhale up, two more rounds. First leg, exhale as the arms go over. Lift up, second side. See if you get a bit further each round. Side stretch. One arm reaching, second one up. To the second side. Inhale and lift. Exhale. Inhale, final round. Exhale, folding over that first leg. Inhale, lifting, reaching up. Second side. We inhale up, side stretch. Final side. And then inhale, reaching up. Let's fold it all the way down the middle. Bend the knees if they need to. Just holding here. Just letting that breath settle. Observing the heat in the body. And that spine just giving in. And let's inhale. Slowly uncurling. Back up. Has anyone's face just gone quite red? Mine's has. Into the hips. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Whether they're far away or close into the hips. And then if you can hold each feet individually, just let that happen. That spine nice and lifted. And gravity just drawing the knees down. And if you want to extend, peel the feet open a little like a book. Taking this cautiously though. And observing with the breath, easing into the groin. Lovely. That ease off the hold of the feet. Lifting ourselves up. bringing these knees together. They can just be nice and loose. Now it doesn't really matter where you've got the palms. You're just giving the knees a little bit of a swing. Now as you go side to side, it's observing. We're getting into the lower back, the legs, a little bit of a twist. And then bringing these knees back to center, ready to lie down. So, usual move with that loose bend, spine lengthened. Inhale these arms up. As we exhale, peeling the spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Lovely. With those palms, no, we're hugging the knees into the chest. Just squeezing them in. Have that rock side to side if you like. Just massaging around the lower back. So those knees go one way, maybe the head the other. We bring ourselves back to center. Inhaling those arms out, shoulder height. As we exhale, the knees across to any side. Taking that look over the opposite shoulder, only if it's comfortable. And as we hold it here, drawing the breath into this side of the open lung. Observing that release into the twist on the exhale. And then second side. Inhale to center. Exhaling over. Taking this look only if comfortable over this side. Observing the breath in this side of the lung. Finding that length and lift through the spine. And then easing into the twist on the exhale. Inhale, back to center. Just lift these arms and legs up into the air. You just rotate around those wrists and ankles if you like. And then, maybe if you're lucky enough, you can hold the toes. If you can't, just take a hold anywhere in the back of the legs. Now the legs don't need to be straight, but if they are a bit straighter, it's a stretch in the back of the legs. Can we inhale, take it gently, as if we're drawing the legs in a little closer. That'll press the lower back on the mat that bit more. Next exhale. Let's just release these feet down to the mat. Palms by the side, face down. To start with pelvic tilting and eventually bridge. So with pelvic tilting first. That inhale, that subtle press through the feet. Those hips lift up just a smidge. Now exhale, peeling down. Breath by breath. So that small curve of the lower spine flattens in the mat. As we exhale down as that curve returns. And then, can we move into bridge? Now setting yourself up first if you need. These feet close into the hips. Chin tucked in, palms faced down by the side. Now inhale. Peeling the hips up to the sky. And exhale. Peeling all the way back down. Twice more. Just observing each of the vertebrae in the spine. And when we've had these three, start peeling back down. Hugging each knee individually into the chest and out to the sides. Rocking or still is up to you. Just counter stretching. And then we bring both knees together to get ready to rock up to sit or come any other way. But if you're rocking up, taking your time, massaging the spine. Lovely. Nice and tall. Don't get too comfy here though. We're just rolling over. Ooh. 2 or all fours. Now whether you're on the palms or the fists is up to you. With those knees under the hips. And just settling here first. When you're ready, let's work it into cat. Inhale, curling from the base, looking up. And exhale, curling to look down or through the legs. Taking the move slowly. It's feeling each of these vertebrae. Once you've worked evenly, not scooping to look down, but let's sink it back into our child. Those hips towards the heels, adjusting so it's comfortable. Letting that chest and head just sink towards the mat. The spine lengthening and the body easing. Observing where you've worked. It's finding that calm and stillness within. And in your time, it's that inhale, just peeling ourselves back through. Ready ready to lift ourselves into dog. So it's a slow lift up though. So tucking the toes to begin with. Now exhale, sinking those hips back, sneak a stretch in the back of the feet. And then use the legs as we power lifting ourselves up. Sinking that chest and head through. And if we want, taking that walk foot to foot, or just enjoying the stillness. Now, remember you can always lower down at any point. But if we're still here, we're going to work our way into a lunge. So either three-legged dog or come down via all fours. If you're in three-legged dog, that inhale, lifting a leg up. And that exhale, scooping it through into lunge. And I think we all went for the all four option. That's fine. Remember, drop the back knee if you want. Checking that alignment, this ankle and knee, 90 degrees. And just holding, observing with time, those hips lowering. Now, making it a twist with the opposite palm of the front foot planted. So inhale as we open up over the thigh. Looking up if you're balanced. And this exhale. Peeling down slowly. Dropping this knee as we untuck the toes. Now we're going to work our way into pigeon. If you know what you're doing, just do it or follow me. So sending the hips back to make enough space to bring this front ankle in line with the bottom knee. Yep, dropping that knee onto the floor. And then walking the back leg back. So these hips lower down. Now whether it's fingertips or palms on the mat, have the shoulders dropped. And as this inhale into the chest, giving us lift. All the while, these hips lowering down. Letting the body settle in. And the next breath or two, just fold over this front leg. We walk the palms forward, whether it's onto elbows or reaching the arms out. Just easing down. Settling, relaxing, stretching into the hips. And then let's work our way out, slowly, slowly. So inhaling briefly back up. So we can walk this foot back, to swing the knee back. Now 2 options, lunge on the other side. You can skip the dog and go straight to it, or you can lift up if you like. Yep, we're all skipping it, okay. So sending the other foot forward, into our lunge. This knee and ankle in alignment here. The back leg either straight or the knee on the floor. And again as we hold, settling in. Observing the back thigh on this side. Making it a twist, planting that opposite palm. And inhale, opening up over this leg. Reaching, looking and stretching. And gently exhale back down. As we lower the back knee for straight, tucking the toes, paging on this side. Sending the hips back, so we've got enough space so that ankle's beside the knee. Bringing the front knee onto the mat. As we walk the back knee back, lowering these hips down. Fingertips or palms. Let's inhale into the chest, lifting us up. The gaze either forward or just slightly up. Observing the hips on this side. And then exhale. Walking the palms forward, folding over this front leg. Releasing, relaxing down, that head towards the mat. Making that space in the spine. And then slowly inhale, that lifting up to come out back to all fours. The back knee back, sending the front leg back. And just have a little shake, rotate off whatever feels right. And then, dog again. Planting the palms. Inhale, lifting the hips up tall. As we send the chest and head through. When you're ready, inhaling it through, forward fold. Having a bend in the back of the knees. And let's make it a rotating forward fold. So let's all take a hold of the elbows, letting the head hang nice and loose. And just rock these elbows side to side. Now as you move, one knee might bend and then the other. It's feeling into each side of the lower spine. And then, coming back, center and stillness. When you're ready, with the hold of the elbows, inhale up. To or stand. Exhaling down. With those feet nice and planted. chin tucked in. Just settling into our standing position, just rooted down through the feet. And then, usual move. Inhale, stretching, reaching up. Exhaling down, heart center. Once more. You can look up for that gentle back bend. This time with a side stretch. So inhale up. Now if it's easier, maybe interlock the palms. They reach up. Exhale any side, not holding. Back to center in the inhale. Second side. Once more each side. Now as we inhale up, all back, heart center. Down to the side. Now it's the same move again, but let's just bring these feet out. Just a little bit apart. So you can tell I've been working at home all day. Same again. Inhale that, reach up, stretch up. This time, exhaling an arm out as the top arm reaches. Reach of the top arm as we hold. Do we release a little more in the exhale? Second side. Inhale, lift with the core. Exhale over. Reaching of this top arm. And that release on the exhale. Inhale, up again. This time, down the middle. It's not a forward fold. So exhale. So these hands, whether it's fingertips or palms, planting somewhere on the mat. So the spine is not completely collapsed. It's feeling that stretch in the back of these legs. As we inhale, a slow uncurl to our stand. Lovely. And we're almost all ready for warrior. So if you're here, send the feet out wider or come any other way. You point one of the toes forward, the back one slightly in. Hips to the side. Inhale and lift. And let's exhale as we lower. Adjusting so that knee and ankle are in alignment. If you're ready, inhaling these arms out. Maybe looking over the front fingers. Holding, working with the breath. Feeling that expansion through the chest in the inhale. And that lowering in the exhale. Now, exhale, we're going backwards. No, inhale even. Reaching up. And then on a big exhale, bringing everything forward. Whether elbow is on thigh, you're reaching the arm down. The top arm reaches up. Maybe you're looking up. The big inhale. All up, legs straight. Can zigzag the feet in. I need to. This mat's a bit slippy. Have a quick shake off. Second side. So however you're coming into it, whether it's reaching one leg forward, the other goes back. These hips off to the side. Inhale and lift. Exhale and lower. Now peak this knee and ankle in alignment. If you're ready, reaching these arms out. Looking over these front fingers, letting the shoulders drop. Observing any difference on this side. It's being guided by your breath. And then inhale, back arm goes back, front arm reaching up. And on the next big exhale, all forward, maybe elbow and thigh, or the arm reaching down. That top arm reaches up, maybe looking up. And big inhale all the way up. Sigh the arms down. Bringing these feet back together. Shake, wiggle off. Getting nice and planted. Ready for our tree. So getting set up with a wall if you want it. And if not, rooting these feet down. That chin tucked. To your inhale, let's lift all the toes. Exhale, spreading them all down. And let's have some fun. Let's see what Christmas has done to us. So let's inhale and lift. Can we exhale, sending the big toe and the pinky toe down? So the middle three toes are still lifted. Take a peek if you want, see what's happened. And exhale all down. Again, inhale and lift. This time, can we send the middle three toes down? Maybe it's happened, maybe it's not. And exhale. Those feet nice and planted. Inhale as we lift one heel up. Bringing that knee up if we're ready. Have a rotate of that ankle. And then, gonna go out to to the side, we have the other arm as a balance. Just inhale and lift in the chest. And only when you're ready, tucking the foot in, high or low. And when you've found it, inhale, reaching, stretching up, and down, heart center. As the shoulders drop. Just inhale, filling the chest. As we exhale, rooting down through the standing foot. Finding the stillness and calm here. And when we're ready, let's exhale gently back down. Planting this foot down, setting the weight down through it. And if we're ready, inhale as we lift this heel up. Knee up, in line with the hips. Rotating if we did before. And exhale out to the side. Breathing in tall through the chest. Tucking in if we're ready to wherever we go. Finding your balance, and only when you have. Inhale, reaching, stretching up. And down. And just holding here. How does this side feel? Just taking the time, finding the calm and stillness. Tuning in to our breath. And then exhale. Gently down. Rotate, ease off if we like. And let's work our way down to a forward fold. So from our nice tall position, let's exhale, tucking this chin, rounding the shoulders, subtle bend in the knees, as we use the tummy as brakes. Folding down vertebrae by vertebrae. So whatever position we come to. Just feeling that release in the lower spine. And when we're ready, let's walk it into downward dog. Walking the hands forward, the feet back. Get those hips up to the sky. And that chest and head just sinking through. And the next breath or two. Let's think about rolling down via all fours as we sink back into our child. And chest and head just sinking to the mat. observing that breath. Calm, still and relaxed. Drawing in energy on the inhale and just releasing any tension on the exhale. When you're ready, I inhale slowly through to all fours again. Now, whether it's on those palms or fists is up to you. We're just going to work in our circle cat. So that inhale, curling up. As we exhale, circling around and down. And the other way. Lots of things will move. Just feeling around. The spine, hips, shoulders, everywhere. But if you've only been going one way, let's go the other way as well. Just to keep it nice and even. And then from here, we've worked evenly. Let's just come through to our lie down, whether it's crossing the ankles. We roll through via sit. And that's scooting to the front. You should know the drill by now. Inhale, spine tall, arms up. And exhale, peeling down. As we're down, hugging those knees in again. Having that rock if you like. We're enjoying the stillness. Observing any difference in the body now. And then get ready for a twist. These knees back to center. Just inhale the arms out to shoulder height. But this time, place the soles of the feet on the floor. As we exhale, letting the knees fall to any side. And now look across the opposite shoulder. It's a nice loose twist. It's observing as the body just gives in. Inhaling back to center. To exhale across. Second side. And then back to center. Let's keep the arms where they are just now. Lifting these legs up into the air. As much a bend as they need. Rotate, shake the ankles off if you want. Observing this lower back. It's being pressed onto the mat. And then as we inhale, bringing the arms up. As they press the shoulders onto the mat. Rotating, shaking these off too if you like. And then let's inhale, drawing the arms through the legs, taking a hold of the outer edges of the feet, knees out and up, rocking or still. And then from here, let's come down as we find a comfortable relaxation position, melting down towards the mat. Settling down, tuning into the breath. Observing where the body is supported by the air. To tune into our breaths, observing its quality, and gradually as it lengthens, breath by breath, and just letting any thoughts drift away. Mind nice and clear, like a blank piece of paper. And let's draw this breath around the body. With each inhale, drawing in energy and light. Each exhale, releasing any tension. Crown of the head. Forehead. Eyes, nose. Mouth and cheeks. Chin, jaw and ears. Front and back of the neck. Collarbone and shoulders. Elbows. Wrists. Front and back of the palms. Fingers and fingertips. Front of the chest. Ribs. Tummy. Upper back and shoulders. Mid-back. Lower back. Hips and pelvic floor. Front and back of the thighs. Knees, kneecaps. calves and shins, ankles, heels, balls of the feet, and toes. The whole body. The whole body. Calm, relaxed, energized. So you observe the breath. Those points where the body touching the floor. Feeling the earth beneath us. And the air touch our skin. In time, we can begin to wiggle the toes and fingers. And we make small movements. If we like, reaching the arms up overhead onto the floor behind us for a gentle stretch out. At any point, just exhaling these arms back down. And then hugging the knees in towards the chest. When we're ready, just exhaling gently over to any side. And a brief moment of pause. As we inhale, lifting ourselves up to our comfortable seated position. Finding the spine long and light. Chin tucked, shoulders dropped. For a few last conscious breaths. Inhale and lift. And then rooting down on the exhale. Next inhale. Reaching the arms up. Palms together. Exhaling the heart center, bowing the head. Namaste.